Hey guys, this is Ian back with another video, and in this video I'm going to review and recommend this xMowi true wireless earbuds. Alright, so I found these really cheap and a very good gift idea, so that's the reason why I'm making this video. Yeah, it's pretty simple. There's nothing in the box. It comes with a charging cable like that. Alright, like this, and the instructions are on the box itself. You take a look at that. Okay, so yeah, so very simple packaging, and it's really cute, right? So the buds look like this. The case of it looks really funky and cute on the outside, so I would recommend this as a good gift for your kids, for your friends' kids, and any child who likes cute stuff. All right, and it comes in 4 colors, right? White, green, blue, and purple. So I have the purple one, and it's really cheap. So it's $15 US, right, for a pair of true wireless earbuds. I think these are really cheap and a very good gift idea for your friends and family. And in terms of performance, comparable to the AirPods 2, right? This is the AirPods 2. This costs $200 and this costs $15. And in terms of sound, I would say it's I mean, it's not as good as the AirPods, but it's comparable, right? In terms of the price to ratio, this is definitely up there, right? Okay, let's talk about the specs, right? So these have got a battery of 32 milliamps for each bud, and the impedance is 16 ohms. The frequency response is 20 to 20,000 hertz, and the sensitivity is 96, right? Each full charge will take about 1.5 hours, and it will last you about 4 hours, right? So I've used it for about 2 weeks now, and well, I didn't really have the need to charge it, right? And the case itself has got a 320 milliamp power battery. It also takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge, and it uses USB-C to charge, so that's a good thing. So if you have a lot of USB-C chargers lying around in your house, then you know, you can just plug it in and charge it. And it's got a standby time of 30 days, right? And it's pretty good, right? Look at that. It's a stem style type of earbud, and the charging pins are at the bottom, and it corresponds to the ports here. Okay, and it comes with this cable, USB-C charging cable, so pretty standard stuff. $15, right? It's a very good gift. If you compare it with the AirPods, right, it looks almost similar to the AirPods, right? And well, it's got a bigger driver, if I'm not wrong. If you look at the head itself, and the vent, the nozzle bay, or rather, it's got a bigger nozzle, right? And there is a vent. This vent is at the back here, but there's a vent right here. And yeah, the stem is a little bit shorter. Okay, so you got a shorter stem here. But yeah, I shouldn't be comparing to the AirPods, but trust me, it sounds almost as good as the AirPods. Okay, so since I'm talking about sound, let's talk about the sound, right? So in terms of the sub bass, is okay. In fact, it's pretty forward for a TWS. Okay, it's not as resolute as some of the earbuds I've tried, but you know, this is the earbud style, so you can hear your environment when you have these on. All right, they don't create a seal when you put them on. So sub bass is rumbly, all right, but it's not as controlled. It's pretty loose type of bass, and it's not as resolute as well. All right, same as for the AirPods. All right, AirPods are not really resolute in my point of view as well. The mid bass is punchy, is impactful, and not as impactful as the AirPods, right? But it's almost there. It's like 90% of the AirPods in terms of the bass, mid bass, the impact. Resolution of that bass, the clarity of that bass is not as resolute as the AirPods, but it's about 80% there. You know, it's not that bad actually. The mids. So mids is recessed, right? So it's more like a V-shaped type of tuning on these earbuds, and the mids are recessed, is not as resolute as, you know, some of the earbuds that I have, but the quality of it, I would say it's pretty okay, right? It's reasonable for a $15 TWS, and the instruments do sound pretty good. You know, the tone and the timbre is good as well. It's got good note weight. It's got good control of the instruments in the mids. It's not as blurry as I would expect. You know, $15. You know, it should sound blurred. Should sound muddy, right? But it doesn't. All right. So the thing is, I was quite surprised, and that's the reason why I'm recommending this in the first place. So in terms of instruments, they do sound clear and good. Not the best, but yet reasonable enough for $15. The vocals, all right. So vocals, they have nice warm tone to it, especially male vocals. Female vocals, I'll get to the treble, but female vocals, they sound a little bit harsh. Okay, they do sound harsh, and the resolution of the higher tone of the female vocals, they do sound a little bit peaky. Okay, it's not as, it sounds a bit grainy. Okay, but it's not as bad as, you know, some other cheap true wireless earbuds that I've tried. So yeah, it's okay. It's not as bad as I would think, but it's okay. So yeah, so that's for vocals. For treble, I think treble is a little bit on the harsh side, and it's a little bit on the grainy side. Okay, and it's I would say not really controlled. The extension is okay, not as extended, but it's reasonable. Okay, so I think for treble, if you're a treble head and you expect a lot of clarity from these earbuds, then you won't be able to get it. Okay, but if you're a kid and you're listening to these on your iPad or even iPhone or even Android phones, okay, I think it's clear enough for the kids. Soundstage is reasonable, is pretty okay on the sides. Not much of a depth and not much of a layering as well. So I think soundstage is reasonable, okay, especially for gaming. Gaming is a pretty good soundstage when you can hear the footsteps, the explosion is pretty far off. Okay, so in terms of the soundstage for gaming is pretty good. If you're watching movies or even YouTube, it's reasonable. Okay, so imaging is okay, it's pretty okay as well. So in terms of imaging, I can, you know, hear where the footsteps are coming from. where the instruments are being placed. Sometimes it's a blur, sometimes it's okay depending on the track, but it's reasonable. Okay, the resolution and the detail retrieval, okay, detail, not so much of a detail. Okay, you won't get those micro details of these true wireless earbuds, and the resolution is not as great as some true wireless earbuds that I've tried, like the Edifiers, and the AirPods Pro, but it's comparable with the AirPods, right, too. So I think in terms of resolution, it's just a little bit less resolute and detailed as the AirPods 2. Okay, so that's for sound. For gaming wise, these are really good. Okay, it comes with Bluetooth 5.0 plus EDR. I don't know what that means, but I've tried it, played games with it, and I've watched movies, watched YouTube, especially for gaming. The lag is not as noticeable when I'm playing, so I think it's pretty good. I mean, there is a little bit lag. The synchronizing of the sound is noticeable to the action, but it's about 45 milliseconds, so it's not bad. Okay, to be honest, $15 is not bad. All right, so the lag is not there. It's there, but it's not that noticeable, negligible. Okay, and it's pretty good for gaming, right? And also when I watched movies with this, the voice to action type of synchronization is okay. I can tell that there is a little bit of a mismatch, but it's not that bad. Okay, so yeah, in terms of sound, in terms of performance, these are great. They didn't fail me, and I kind of like it, and I feel that it's really good for kids. Right, kids will really love this. It's nice and compact, it's small, fits in their bag or in their little pouch. Okay, and they can go everywhere they go with this. All right, so yeah, so these are my very quick impressions of this xMowi. Yeah, I'm gonna call it xMowi T2s. Right, it's on the box here, T2, right? xMowi T2. And I do recommend this as a gift to your friends and family. Yeah, very cute one. Okay, so that concludes my impression and review of this xMowi T2. I hope you guys learned something from this video and enjoyed this video. If you did, do consider to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that you get notified of my future videos. Alright, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys have a great day ahead. And I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.